Hey, hello, robotics, and my 8th graders, or whoever's watching this. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you what we're going to be building today. What the heck is this? Okay, well, this is a robot claw, or a claw, that can grab things. So we're going to build one of these, and the proof that it works is going to be that you can pick up one of the rubber tires with it. I'm going to grab it, and we've picked it up. And you can of course open it and drop it. Okay, so what these are good for is that you could put these on the end of a robot, and then instead of having a knob that you turn with your fingers, if it's on a robot, you put a motor there. The same motors that move the robots around can be used to open or close this. Okay? So that's what we're going to be making. Let's check out what we're going to need to do that for today's assignment. All right, so on my desk here I have pretty much, I think I have everything that we're going to need. I hope I don't have to stop, but maybe I will, who knows. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these things that I'm building on, and I'm going to try to show you with this one that's already built kind of where those things are going, where they're coming and going. Let me fix this camera. All right, so first of all, we're going to have the main stud, and that's the main handle for the thing. So these are 15 long. And then we're going to have the two fingers of the claw that grab stuff on the end. So you need two of those. Right up here, there's a T shape underneath this part that holds these together. So you'll need a T. This little L with the cross thing at the end, it's a 4x2 L. That's going to go right here. We need 3 of these black connectors to hold these things together and put 1, 2, 3, put that on. We need a gray connector. They look a lot like the black ones, but these actually spin more freely, and that's what we need for this part up here. We need it to be able to move easily. The black ones tend to be more stiff and they resist rotation. So there's a reason why they're different colors, even though they look a lot the same. Okay, and we need 2 of these tan colored things. They have a cross and a circle. Cross on one end, circle on the other. And those are going to go here, you can see, and here. See that? Here and here. Okay, and of course we're going to need a couple gears to move the claws. Those go right up here, you can see. And then we're going to need 3 of these mini shafts, kind of one of the shortest shafts we have for 1, 2, 3. We need a handle to turn it with, so that's what this gear is for. It's rounded off, so it makes a great handle. And when we need this link piece here, and I forgot the other piece, which is this piece right here. Just one moment. Okay, and there it is, and that's going to go right here. So please forgive me, I forgot one piece in there, the shorter one. Okay, let's go ahead and get started building this thing, okay? So first things first, we're going to move these things a little bit out of the way here. And we have our main handle here, and the tire is just for later. When you get graded, you have to pick up the tire and drop it for the grade, okay? So you can save that for later. Okay, so I'm going to take my handle here, and the first thing I want to do is put this T right up here. We're going to put that in, and that's going to hold our gears. So to hold the T on, you're going to take this and you're going to put right down the middle, you're going to put 1 at each end. Oops. There it is, just like that, 1 at each end. And then the T, the top of this part goes at the top, at the very end, so it's like this. Okay? And that's good, those hold tight. Remember, the black ones hold a little tighter than the gray ones. The gray ones are made to go in and out or to rotate, okay? And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put on this key piece here, which is the little L that holds all of the handle and the actuator arm, actuator bar right there. So we're gonna get that one. And mine's red, but this one comes in many different colors, so you might get a different color than me. So I'm gonna take this tan and a black one. And those go on each end. The tan one goes into the cross on one end, and the black one goes to the circle there. The little L that sticks out, we're going to leave that one empty for now. We'll put something in there later. Later on, that's going to hold this. Okay? All right, and if you look here, 2 empty spaces and then the red one. Okay? So 1, 2, and then we slap that in here. So look at the parts that stick out are far away. They're not close together at all. All right, so you should have something like that. Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you hold yours up to the screen and with your eyes see if it looks just like mine? Do that. It's a really good way to do it. Hold yours and turn it just like mine, and just hold it up to the screen and see, does that match up with that? Okay, so that's a good checkpoint. Okay, now we're going to go to the next part. We're going to get these claws set up. Now, again, they could be different colors, white, and these ones are dark gray and black gray, or excuse me, light gray and dark gray. Sorry. All right, so here we go. What we're going to do, these have to be timed, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to grab the gears and 2 of these and 2 of our claws. These have to be set up correctly. This is the only part that takes any sort of thinking. I'm not going to call it hard. It's not difficult, but okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the claws together just like this. So they're touching at the end. Put them underneath that T. And put these in there. Okay, and now we're going to line that up so that the fingers are touching right at the end, just like this, okay? And I'm going to kind of hold it there, and you got to be careful. So I'm just going to put my finger on that so it doesn't move. I'm going to put one gear on. Who cares? The next gear you got to pay attention to, and this is the key that you got to get it right. And there it is. So now, while I'm holding it together, I got the gears to mesh well. And now we have it so it works correctly. Okay? Now, it doesn't always work correctly if you don't set it up correct. So if you put these gears on wrong and you don't make the teeth the fingers touch before you do, you'll have something like this. It'll be all crooked and nasty. It doesn't hardly even work. I mean, maybe that would work. I don't know, but I don't think that's not really what it is that we're looking for there. So we got to make sure, what we call this in gears is called timing. When they have to go together in just the right way when the gears mesh. So I'm going to hold that together with my finger, hold it tight so that it stays together. And then there we go. And now I've got my gear pressed on, and this is timed correctly. See how they touch at the fingertips? That's perfect. That's going to be really good for picking up our tire later on, okay? All right, so let's go to the next part. Okay, so the next part of this we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to build what I call the parallelogram. See how this makes a parallelogram? Okay, it could be a rectangle if it's like this, but as it goes, it turns into a parallelogram. Parallel sides, opposite sides, and that's what actually actuates or opens and closes the claw gripper. There it is, see that? And we do that by turning this thing with our fingers. It's a little knob, or if we put a motor there, that would work as well. Okay, so to do that, we're going to start off by putting the handle on. We'll take this black piece and with the cross exposed, and we'll put that shaft in there, and then we'll throw that gear right on top. So we have something that's like this. Give you guys a 360 view. All right, cool. So we're almost there. We're almost done, aren't we? Now this is important. You have to flip it upside down, and we're going to put this bar on right here. Okay, so this one goes into the cross on this black piece of the parallelogram. This one, we go, there's the cross, empty, and then the gray piece goes right in here. Now the gray piece is good for rotating better than the black ones, even though they look the same. And that's because this has to rotate constantly. And I snap that on, and I connect this. When you open it like this, it should form a rectangle if you did it right. Okay, now we have something that's working. And here we go. You could pick up this. Oh, fail. There we go. Mr. Woodchick got it. And guess what? This is what's cool about this design, is you can actually lock it closed. Okay, so watch. If you go all the way and you just keep turning, now it locks and it stays closed. Okay? And you can open it. It actually will lock open too a little bit. You have to kind of open it again. So you can go, and now we can just grab this. Here, put that in front of the camera, sorry. We can grab our tire, lock it, and we can pick it up. And man, with that locking mechanism, that thing isn't going anywhere, I don't think. Okay? And then you can just open it and shake it off, and we're done. Okay, guys, and then at that point, you want to get me and just show me, hey, I can pick up a tire, Woodchick, and I'll mark you off. And then we'll have a great day. So, hey, everybody, good luck on your build. And, of course, if you get stuck anywhere, please let me know.